Hey, soul seekers, it is intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss. Welcome to this week's episode of Monday Messages. I'm coming to you live from my reading room here on the central coast of California. And before we get started today, just hey, it's not that I'm like super potty mouth, but there's probably going to be a tiny bit of adult language in there today. So if you have sensitive ears nearby, you might want to throw in some earbuds or some headphones. Just to like make sure you're safe there, okay? Because we're in a new month. It is September 2018. And while we're doing a live intuitive reading, I wanted to tell you just a little bit about this month's energy because we definitely had a tiny bit of an energy shift. So we're still in Pitta, which is a really fiery energy, but it should be in balance right now. And that means that September is going to be a super productive month. So September is all about playtime is over, get your shit done, okay? Like sit down at your desk, put your head down, get your paperwork done, file things, do taxes if you haven't done your taxes, update your website, get on the phone, make doctor's appointments, get in there, call people you've been meaning to call, finish projects, clean the you know what I mean? Like all the shit is now it's time to get it done. And you really want to take advantage of this energy and let things be super productive in a really relatively quick amount of time. You're going to feel so accomplished this month if you do that. So I just wanted to drop a little bit of that energy information here at the top of the video to kind of like motivate you and get you excited for a really awesome month ahead. That being said, let's dive into this week's free live intuitive reading. So if you're new to Monday Messages, each Monday over here on Facebook, or if you're watching on YouTube, over on Facebook at Lightworker Kathy Weiss, you can shout out for an opportunity to win a free live intuitive reading. And just know I am not a fortune teller. I'm an intuitive, which means that I'm reading your energy and providing you with really present moment healing messages and guidance and like real life to-dos that you can use to move yourself forward in the way that your soul is calling you. You can even think of me as a personal trainer for your soul-centered life or for your soul. Like you might need a personal trainer to help you stay on track with taking care of your physical body, but a lot of us don't realize we also need to be taking care of our spirit or our soul in the same sort of disciplined, regular way. And so what I do is help you stay on track or get back on track if you're a little bit off, of really tapping into your intuitive self, your soul, your heart, and live the life that you came to live, the life that is to be the most satisfying and fulfilling, as well as one that provides for the growth and expansion of your soul, which provides for the growth and expansion of the entire universe. Super juicy topic. We're not going to hang out with that one today because I want to get us a winner and get somebody their free intuitive reading. I'm closing my eyes so that I get the right person for the right reason. That is always my intention with these live videos. And you can think of this as like the Costco sampler. This is a taste of what an in-depth, detailed, full-length reading would be. And okay, it's not that one. Down. Oh, lately it's been really down to 2, but I dropped one, so here we go. This is Alex. All right, Alex, congratulations. You are this week's winner. And if you're not Alex, I'm total dorked out right there. If you're not Alex, please hang out and continue to watch the video because these live videos are very supportive, not only of the winner, but for everyone who's watching. There's usually a little bit of like secret messages weaved in there for you, so stay and watch because what I'm hearing is that a piece of Alex's personalized message is going to resonate with some of you as well as what we pull with an oracle card, but we'll get to that in a moment. So Alex, when I tuned into your energy this morning, and for those of you who don't know what I do, I just get into a real meditative state. So my thinking mind shuts down and I just think of your name. If you're someone I know, I also think of your face, and I do know Alex, so I was thinking of her face. And then I just write down real quick if I get images in my mind, that's called clairvoyance. And if I hear words, that's called clairaudience. And I just write that down so that it can flow through me. So, Alex, you are pure purple light. This is your aura. It is a beautiful, shining shade of purple, real similar to amethyst, but in the form of light. Okay. Your aura is very clear, it is shining, and it is bright. Okay. And so, a little bit of information I'm hearing for you on the purple aura is that you're very connected to spirit and source. This is really like third eye wisdom, which is your own ability to tap into your deep inner wisdom. So you're moving into a place, what I'm hearing at, you're moving into a place where you're much more in tune with that part of yourself, and you're beginning to creep into living a little bit more of a spiritually in tune life, which means that you're tapping into source energy and you're starting to trust the path that is laid out before you, which is different from anyone else's path. Okay. So and here we go. I heard then was there is no right time, only your life to enjoy. Okay, let's hear that again. There's no right time. There is only your life to enjoy. So I have a feeling, Alex, that your big questions right now are around your age and what I would call the great American checklist. So some of us have sort of gotten ingrained in our mind that, okay, when we're this age, we do blah. Like, say we finish high school and we go to college, and then we finish college and we start a career. And in the beginning of our career, perhaps we also get married and buy a house, and so on and so on. And so when we get to these certain age markers where we think, well, I should have done blah by now. I should have purchased my first house by now. I should be married by now, whatever it is, then we start to get a little bit thrown on and distrusting of our soul purpose or what we came to learn and grow and expand into. So what you need to know and take comfort in, Alex, is that there is no right timetable for any life. Like, there is only your life to enjoy. And so please don't compare where you are in your life journey with where other people your age are, because everyone has different lessons to learn. And I'm hearing you're still so young, and what you and your peer group have yet to witness is the big life lessons that are lining up for a lot of you in the next 10 to 15 years. So it can be really easy to think, oh, they've got everything already and they're all set. But I promise you, their lessons are coming. And so to not get tripped up and be looking externally, but to really just be like, I love my life right now. My life is so awesome and so rad, and that is all that matters. And the more you live in that place where you're like, my life is awesome and rad, the more fulfilled you're going to be, and the more the things that are lining up for you in the future can flow into you with ease, okay? So just know that your biggest task right now is to enjoy your life and the way that it is unfolding in its perfect divine timing. And really trust that your life is unfolding in its perfect divine timing, which has absolutely nothing to do with these societally constructed, like I said, great American checklist type timelines. So we're going to pull an oracle card to support your message. And know that oracle cards, like me, we're not fortune tellers. Oracle cards are inspirational tools. They help both you and I tap a little bit deeper into inner wisdom and intuition, and they help drive our conversation forward. And if Alex were watching live, I would ask her if she wanted me to cut the deck that I have shuffled, or if she wanted me to pull from the top of the deck, and I can see almost like this natural break, and that's kind of where I'm gonna go. And if you are working with me one-on-one, you get to have those same choices as well. And the card that came up is called Power of Attraction. Oh my, this card has so much going on. You guys, give me a second to kind of like digest it. And the first thing that comes up to me is the honeycombs. I'm going to let you see it. That's what I saw first, was the honeycombs. And then the next thing that I'm just really drawn to is the light. There's so much light and power in this card. Hi to everybody who's watching live, Carly and Jose and Sylvia. I bet it's Sylvia who's watching live. And it looks like Lauren and Jade also. Um, so as you're taking a look at the card, like I said, what I was first drawn to was the honeycombs. And I think around that, especially because this card is called Power of Attraction, it felt to me more like partnership. And then I was drawn to the hands, and that these two people, it was more their hands and their hands together creating the light. And so what I'm feeling and hearing for you, Alex, is that word partnership is what keeps coming up for me. Even though the card is power of attraction, which we could certainly relate to romantic relationships, that you want to be drawn to someone who is going to be your partner or someone who's on your team. So there is so much to be said about lustful attraction and really like physical, like let's get it on type attraction, and that's really great. But if we're looking at the long game of life, and I don't even know if you're questioning romance or not, but this is what's coming up, so we'll just go with it. And if I'm wrong in the attraction and partnership, you can let me know. But what I'm hearing is that as you start to really consider maybe this next aspect of life or something that you're moving towards, or that you're questioning, you want to remember that life is a really long game. And when you're young, it can be hard to really like wrap your brain around like literally 60, 70, 80 more years of life. And so in a attractiveness type situation, you do want someone that you are attracted to like on that deep physical level, but you also want someone that you know can be your partner. I'm talking about this is the person that would drop everything to take you to the ER at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is the person that you want to trust, would support you 100% if you were like, I kind of really am starting to feel this urge to completely drop my career and change directions. You want a partner who is 100% going to be with you for those big life challenges and those big life opportunities without doubt or question. Okay, so if you're starting to wonder about this, that what you can do is, hang on, let me listen, is start to really define for yourself what an ideal partner is, okay? So not just, the hunky hot guy that you want to get it on with, but like, and nothing wrong with that. That can be a great here, that can be a part of it, but it's really time to start to define deeply in a very, very concrete way for yourself what that person is going to look, do, and be like for you in 25 years from now. And how that person is going to support not only you in your life and your soul path, but how they are also going to do that for themselves, right? Because in a partnership, you simultaneously uphold and live very firmly in your truth while supporting and upholding and encouraging your partner in their truth. And that is a skill and an art that takes a lot of practice, and someone that you can stumble with along the way as you figure that out a little bit, and know that neither one of you is going to bail when it is difficult or when you're learning a new skill. And really, being in a long-term partnership is a skill that takes a little bit of time to learn. So what I'm hearing is that this message is complete. I really hope, Alex, that you were wondering a little bit about that, because it definitely came through really strong, loud, and clear. But if you have more questions, I'm just feeling like I need to show the card again. If you have more questions about that, please, drop a comment down here or shoot me something privately. Or I'm feeling like we might spend a little bit of time going a little bit deeper one-on-one to really explore this topic. So, thanks so much for tuning in today. If you guys missed the beginning of the message, please go back and watch it, because I did talk about the energy of our new month, September, and you definitely want to make sure that you know what's going on with that. And again, questions or comments, let me know, because we're starting to really shift And your questions or comments are going to drive our future conversations and our bonus messages forward. So make sure you let me know what those are. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. I will definitely shoot you a private message because I'm just wrapping up now, and I'll let you know how you can get a reading, either by winning a free live reading here on Monday Messages or by working with me one-on-one privately and really going deep into what you need to learn. So, I love you guys so much. I'm hearing that we are complete for now. I will see you again next Monday for a free live intuitive reading. Please follow me over on Instagram at lightworker_Kathy. Got some bonus messages that are coming to you that way, and I'm going to be shooting some really interesting information out via email too. So if you'd like a little bit of an in-depth interesting email to land in your inbox later this month, send me a private message with your email address and I'll hook you up with that as well. Okay, I will see you guys next Monday for another free live intuitive reading. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I love you guys so much. Namaste.